Hello, this is Sam with Rare B&B, and today we are remodeling number 5 Worm Street in the game House Flipper. And as you can see, number 5 Worm Street is a hot mess. And usually when you buy a property in this game, it is a disaster. Not always, but most of the time you're going to find really trashy furniture, really dirty doors, garbage everywhere. Sometimes broken glass, sometimes busted fuses. There's all kind of things to do in this game. I like to tear down the walls, but first I'm going to scope things out. It's kind of like used to be a garage. I'm going to knock some of these walls down. I'm probably going to knock them all down, actually, the internal walls, because I like to tear everything open and completely redo the inside, see how many comfortable living spaces I can create in small spaces. I don't know why I do this. I just do. I imagine everybody likes to travel and they have just these little places and they stay in them, and when they leave they don't have much to worry about. And I have like this whole little storyline in my head, and that's the way I like to play the game. I'm going to keep that globe. These are really nice globes, and they've got another one. It's more modern looking, but it's just not my favorite. And they used to sell that as a variation in the marketplace, but I don't see it in there anymore. So when I find them, I like to take them and keep them and use them somehow in my design. So I'm just, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and tear out a lot of these walls, sell a lot of this stuff, pick up the garbage. Basically just try to clean the place up so I can see what kind of room I've got to work with in order to make some apartments. I usually like to do little bed and breakfast type thingies, little thingies, I guess that's the technical term, little bed and breakfast type thingies, rooms. But today I thought maybe I would do little bed sitters or something. I'm going to go ahead and, as you can tell, I'm kind of speeding through here, because I don't want you to have to watch me clean this entire thing up very painfully and slowly, because it does take a little bit of time. So let's just enjoy. Who am I kidding? I can't be silent. I'm just going to go ahead and clean the windows now. Yeah, because I'm really good at talking at normal speed while everything else is going exceptionally fast. Alright. And now we're going to go back to normal speed. Okay, so we can take a look and see what we've got going on here, how much room I have to work with. I'm going to get these out of the middle of the floor, because what will end up happening is I'll try to build something there and I won't be able to figure out why the wall doesn't work. And it's because something's in my way. So I'm going to go ahead and stick that there, keep those all in one place. And then I'm going to go ahead and boom, now we're in the finished product. I don't know, building. Alright, so this is the renovation. I kind of made a kitchen. You come in at the kitchen, I'm not sure why. It looks cool though. I mean, it's functional and it looks pretty neat. And here's the eating room and where you store your cookware or whatnot. I did keep those vases from the beginning. I made some pizza for breakfast. I dig my pizza. And this is our first room. It is a lovely cat lady room. I love this wallpaper. This is a newer wallpaper. It's not exactly brand new, but it is a newer wallpaper. And that is a newer cat tree. They added a second cat tree, and I really do appreciate that they did that. They don't have a cat though. I wish they did. I stuck a little otter in the window because I don't have a cat, and I'm hoping that they will put a cat that we can put up on the cat tree eventually. And there's a little box. You know what I don't have in here though? I'm gonna get a cat toy. Let's see here. Gotta get a little smacky mouse. Gotta be the right color. That'll work. And some food dishes, because cats gotta have food and water And I totally forgot that. I don't think this is going to work in here, though. This is too small. And it makes it look like the cat lives in only this one room. And I just don't think a cat should live in only one room. I'm sure some cats probably are happy that way, but I like to have my cats roam around. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that in the kitchen. Little kitty can eat with everybody else. Out of giant dog bowls. I wish we had smaller kitty bowls. Cat food. Yeah, that's not going up there. Not going up there. I'm going to go ahead and stick this on top of the refrigerator where the cat can chew into it. Any HVAC people around here? Because I've noticed my HVAC systems are whack. I'm going to see if I can get a cat door with a cat flap. And I do not see a cat flap. I know I saw one, but it's just not in here, so I'm guessing it is for the external doors. I guess we can make an external cat flap. I don't let my cats go outside because I live in a city, but, you know, maybe if you were in the country, it's kind of suburban area, you might. That's weird. I'm going to go with the black. Matches the stove front. Why not? Now the cat can get out if it wants. And come back in with a possum or something. Alright, so we're going to... Love that pizza, man. Next thing we're going to do is... Well, I guess we're going to look at the kitchen. So I did make, like, restaurant seating because I'm obsessed with booths. And I wish I had a booth. About the HVAC. Okay, so I do have HVAC. Like, I have a vent. Where is it? There it is. I have a vent. And I do have a return vent in here. Hang on. It is somewhere. No. It is right there. Okay, so I do have a return vent. So I have a return vent and I have an air vent. And I have no idea if there's a specific way you're supposed to place them. So I'm pretty sure that they are all whacked out and wrong. So if you're an HVAC person and you know exactly how your air and return vents are supposed to be placed, let me know. I really need to know that because every time I look at it, I kind of cringe. This is a new wallpaper and I really love it. I would put that in my actual house. And this is probably like, I love this green. The two paintings, there's my fish. The two paintings that are in here are the two favorites that I use all the time. I do wish that we had more art. That's my number one complaint. We're going to go ahead and walk down. Let's go to the room instead. We'll go to the bathroom later. This room kind of reminds me of my mom because she really loves plants and stuff. She's a very big plant person. I figured if she was going to stay in a bedsitter, this is probably what it would look like. In fact, it might look a little more jungle-esque even than this. And I like the plants. See, I did end up buying another clock. I did. So I did find, it was hard for me to figure out where to put. There's my little chef player. I always have to have one of those. And she loves wood, so I got the pearl table. I forgot what I was going to say, so we're just going to move right along. There's the washing machine for everybody. And the bathrooms. You're going to notice in the bathroom that this door kind of like slams all the way to the wall, even though it's got toilet paper on the back of it. And you can see like the tiles through the crack. This is because of the way I had to make the door, or I should say the wall. And this is that glitch that I was talking about in my last video, where you can actually, but it does get significantly worse than this. This isn't really that bad. But that's what I'm talking about. And I wish that we had doors that were just slightly smaller for when we have to use them in a smaller space. It's rubber ducky. And now we're going to go into the next corridor. Yeah, you can see it there too. And in this bathroom there is also a rubber ducky. Surprise, surprise, because rubber duckies make you know, or let you know, that everything's going to be okay. And this is room 4. It also is full of plants. And I also, you know, I'm big on the books. There's my globe that I told you I would use, and I did. And it actually fits in this room quite well because of the sort of sailing motif. yeah, I'm not big into this particular type of style or, I don't know, design or decor, whatever. I'm really not that big into tropical kind of stuff, but I know a lot of people are, and it worked out okay. And we put some plants and coral in here, and of course, my crazy, wacky HVAC vents. I always have plenty of plugs, lots of plugs, because my dad was an electrician for many, many years, and he retired as an IBEW master electrician, and I'm proud of that. I always have many, many plugs, no matter what project I do. I have to have lots of plugs, and I try to put them at the right level. So this room, there's my little. This room is the special room. It has this wallpaper, which is a newer wallpaper, and this painting is a newer painting that they have in here, and for whatever reason, it all goes really well with these curtains, which are not new. They've been in there for a while, and so has that bed. That bed, I think, has been there since the beginning. I did put some books and things in here in this neat little modular shelf. You can take that shelf and make so many things with it. There's a lot of modular shelves in this game. There is a table and a little chest. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, both the table and the chest are newer additions to the furniture. That chair is not that old of an addition. I mean, they update this every week. I am not even kidding. And you get new stuff every week. It's crazy. I really love this game, and the developers, I don't know, I think they're from Poland. Every now and then you'll see Polish words and be like, what does that mean? And I have to look it up. So I, at one point, knew how to say workshop in Polish, and now I don't anymore because I realized it was probably not the way you pronounced it. Because, they say things differently than Americans do. I did not put a plug in here, and since there are windows, mirrors and stuff, and it's a private bathroom, I'm going to. There, she can dry her hair, or whoever can dry their hair in the bathroom here. Yeah, so, a rubber ducky. See that here you can see actually, that is the brickwork. Sometimes when you do it, it takes the paint right off. Underneath the lintel is weird. Door jamb. And you see the actual brickwork, but most of the time it's the paint, whatever paint or whatever wallpaper that you have. I do have a clock up there. I'm probably making you seasick. I'm making myself seasick. I do this, and I'm not really sure why. It's kind of a thing that I do in real life too. It's kind of like turn around and try to remember where I was going and what I was talking about, or what I was doing. And it just comes with being me. I guess I probably should leave here and go somewhere else, do something else. Oh, I got a cactus up there. Yeah, this video is just getting way too long. Oh, let's get out of here. Alright, and nope, that's not the bathroom. I do that every time. Bathroom, hi, rubber ducky again. I'm gonna come out here. You can see where it has that problem. I think I'm gonna sit down right here and kind of take a look at the room. You can see, you can actually sit. Okay, so sitting in chairs, I mean, that's like a thing. You can lay down on the beds and snooze and everything. It's kind of cool. Just to get an idea of what your place looks like from a seated position. So, like, if I go into the, what am I looking for? It doesn't matter. When I'm going into the kitchen, like, oh, I got coffee and tea. I can sit down and actually look at the place. So, I mean, I guess I'm going to end the video because I'm taking way too long. So if you liked it, like it, and hopefully you'll subscribe.